The rise of Amon, the king of the gods. Chapter 1. The origins of Amon. Amon, also known as Amun, stands as one of the most significant deities in ancient Egyptian mythology. Originally, he may have been one of the 8 primordial deities in the Hermopolite creation myth. This myth positioned him among the Ogdoad, a group of gods representing the fundamental elements of the cosmos. Amon, whose name means the Hidden One, was initially a god of air and invisibility. Chapter 2. The elevation to prominence. Amon's cult gained prominence in the city of Thebes. By the reign of Pharaoh Mentuhotep I, 2008-1957 BCE, Thebes had become a major political and cultural center. Mentuhotep I, a ruler from the 11th dynasty, played a crucial role in unifying Egypt after the tumultuous First Intermediate period. He established Thebes as the capital of a reunited Egypt, and with this political shift, Amon's status was elevated. Chapter 3. Patron of the Pharaohs. Amon's association with the pharaohs began to solidify as Thebes grew in power. Pharaohs of the Middle Kingdom, particularly those from the 12th dynasty, championed Amon as their divine protector. They constructed grand temples in his honor, the most famous being the Karnak Temple complex. This architectural marvel, started by Senusret Priman, became a center for worship and a symbol of Amon's supreme power. Chapter 4. The apex of Amon's worship. The New Kingdom, 1550-1070 BCE, marked the zenith of Amon's worship. Pharaohs like Hatshepsut, Thutmose III, and Rameses II contributed to the expansion and embellishment of the Karnak Temple. Amon was now revered as Amon-Ra, a fusion with the sun god Ra, symbolizing his dominion over both the hidden and visible realms. The great hypostyle hall, with its towering columns, stood as a testament to the might of Amon and the grandeur of his worship. Chapter 5. The legacy of Amon. Amon's influence extended beyond the borders of Egypt. His cult spread to Nubia, where he was worshipped as a god of fertility and prosperity. The Nubian pharaohs of the 25th dynasty, who ruled over both Nubia and Egypt, revered Amon, integrating his worship with their own traditions. Epilogue. Embracing the greatness of our past. The story of Amon, from a local god to the king of the gods, mirrors the journey of human ambition and resilience. The grand temples and enduring myths are not just relics of the past, but reminders of our potential for greatness. As we reflect on the achievements of our ancestors, let us draw inspiration from their dedication and vision. The past teaches us that greatness is not a matter of chance, but a result of unwavering commitment and the courage to elevate the unseen into the realm of the visible. Embrace this knowledge, for within it lies the power to shape your destiny with the wisdom of those who came before. Chapter 6. The influence of Amon beyond Egypt. Amon's influence was not confined to Egypt alone. His worship extended into neighboring regions, reflecting the far-reaching power of Egyptian culture and religion. In Nubia, Amon was particularly revered. The Nubian kingdom of Kush, with its capital at Napata, adopted Amon as their chief deity. The Nubian pharaohs who ruled Egypt during the 25th dynasty demonstrated their devotion by constructing temples dedicated to Amon, notably the impressive temple complex at Jebel Barkal. Chapter 7. The priestly power of Amon. The priesthood of Amon amassed significant power and wealth, particularly during the New Kingdom. The high priest of Amon in Thebes wielded immense influence, often rivaling the authority of the pharaoh himself. This powerful clergy controlled vast estates and resources, contributing to the grandeur of Amon's temples. Their influence was not merely spiritual, but also political, shaping the course of Egyptian history. Chapter 8. The decline and transformation. Despite his immense influence, the worship of Amon faced challenges. During the Amon-Ra period under Pharaoh Akhenaten, 1353-1336 BCE, there was a temporary but radical shift towards monotheism centered around the Aten, the sun disk. Akhenaten's efforts to diminish the worship of Amon and other gods led to the closure of temples and a decline in the priesthood's power. However, after Akhenaten's death, the worship of Amon was swiftly restored and his temples were rebuilt, symbolizing the resilience and enduring nature of his cult. Chapter 9. Amon's enduring legacy. The legacy of Amon persisted, even as Egypt faced external pressures and eventual decline. The Ptolemaic rulers, who were of Greek origin, continued to honor Amon alongside the traditional pantheon of Egyptian gods. They expanded and renovated many temples, including those dedicated to Amon. The Romans, too, respected the Egyptian deities, ensuring that the worship of Amon remained alive well into the early centuries of the Common Era. Epilogue: Lessons from the God of Thebes. The story of Amon is a testament to the enduring power of faith, culture, and resilience. His rise from a local deity to the king of the gods is a reflection of the strength and unity that characterized ancient Egyptian civilization. The temples of Karnak, Luxor, and others stand as monumental symbols of human ingenuity and devotion. They remind us that greatness is built on a foundation of perseverance, vision, and reverence for the divine. In our modern world, we can draw inspiration from Amon's journey. Just as the ancient Egyptians transformed their beliefs and aspirations into tangible achievements, we too can harness our potential to create lasting legacies. The past is a reservoir of wisdom, and by understanding and honoring it, we empower ourselves to forge a future marked by greatness and resilience. Embrace the spirit of Amon, the hidden one who became the king of the gods. Let his story encourage you to recognize the hidden potential within yourself and the world around you. By doing so, you can elevate the unseen into a reality that shapes the course of history for generations to come. Chapter 10. The symbolism and attributes of Amon. Amon's iconography evolved significantly over time, reflecting his rising status. Initially depicted as a man with a double-plumed headdress symbolizing his connection to air and invisibility, Amon's imagery became more elaborate as his worship spread. When fused with Ra as Amon-Ra, he was often shown with a solar disk, emphasizing his dominion over creation and the sun. Statues and reliefs frequently portrayed him seated on a throne, underscoring his role as a king among gods. Chapter 11. Temples of Amon, Marvels of Architecture. The temples dedicated to Amon are architectural marvels that exemplify ancient Egyptian craftsmanship and devotion. The Karnak Temple complex in Thebes is the largest religious building ever constructed. Its hypostyle hall, with 134 massive columns, creates a forest of stone that has awed visitors for millennia. The Temple of Luxor, connected to Karnak by the Avenue of Sphinxes, served as a grand stage for the Opet festival, celebrating Amon's rejuvenation and ensuring the continuity of the pharaoh's divine rule. Chapter 12. The Festivals and Rituals. The worship of Amon was punctuated by grand festivals that reinforced his importance. The Opet festival, one of the most significant, involved a ceremonial procession from Karnak to Luxor. During this event, the statues of Amon, Mut, and Khonsu were transported in richly adorned barks, symbolizing the deity's journey to bless the people and rejuvenate the pharaoh's divine mandate. These festivals were not only religious but also social events, uniting the community in shared reverence and celebration. Chapter 13. Amon in Literature and Art. Amon's influence permeated Egyptian literature and art. Hymns and prayers dedicated to Amon praised his hidden yet omnipresent nature. The hymn to Amon from the Papyrus of Ani is a notable example, extolling his role as a creator and protector. Artistic representations, from intricate carvings to grand statues, captured his majesty and were integral to temple decorations, ensuring that his presence was both seen and felt by worshippers. Chapter 14. Amon's influence on future generations. Amon's legacy continued to inspire subsequent cultures. The concept of a supreme deity who is both hidden and manifest influenced religious thought in the ancient world. In Nubia, the Meroitic kingdom revered Amon, adapting his worship to their own cultural context. Even in modern times, the grandeur of Amon's temples and the complexity of his mythology continue to fascinate scholars and enthusiasts of ancient history. Epilogue. Reflections on the journey of Amon. The story of Amon, from his origins to his apex and enduring legacy, is a powerful narrative of transformation and resilience. It illustrates how a seemingly obscure deity can ascend to unparalleled heights through the dedication of a civilization. Amon's journey is a reminder of the potential for greatness that lies within the hidden and the unacknowledged. In embracing the lessons from Amon's story, we learn the value of perseverance, the importance of vision, and the power of collective effort. Just as the ancient Egyptians transformed Amon from a local god to the king of the gods, we too can elevate our hidden potentials and create legacies that stand the test of time. Let the spirit of Amon inspire you to look beyond the visible, to recognize the power within the unseen, and to strive for greatness in all endeavors. The past is not just a record of what has been, but a guide to what can be. By honoring and learning from the achievements of our ancestors, we empower ourselves to build a future that echoes with the greatness of those who came before. Embrace this knowledge and let the story of Amon be a beacon of inspiration on your journey. The hidden potential within you is the seed of future greatness, waiting to be realized and revered for generations to come. Chapter 15, The Theological Significance of Amon. Amon's theological significance lay in his embodiment of both the seen and unseen. He represented the invisible forces of nature, a concept that resonated deeply with the Egyptian understanding of the world. As Amon-Ra, his fusion with the sun god Ra, he became the epitome of divine kingship and universal order. This duality made him a powerful symbol of balance and harmony, central to the Egyptian concept of Ma'at, the fundamental order of the universe. Kindly click like, subscribe, and share this channel.